Hello and welcome back! I'm excited to share this presentation with you as part of my preparation for the Master Sommelier exam. Whether you're studying for your own wine journey, a curious enthusiast, or just here to explore, I hope you'll find value in what we cover today. This video is part 2 of 2, and we'll be exploring some of Chile's most important subregions as well as wine profiles and vintages. Before we dive in, I want to highlight the trusted sources I used to create this presentation, some of my absolute favorite books. If you're researching or expanding your wine knowledge, these are great resources to have on your shelf. Now let's get started and uncork the secrets of Chile. Aconcagua, named after the river that flows through the valley, is divided into 3 distinct zones: interior, valley, and costa. The region features predominantly alluvial soils with increasing amounts of clay and stones as one moves west towards the coast. The Aconcagua interior is Chile's hottest and driest wine region, with summer temperatures often reaching 86 degrees Fahrenheit or 30 degrees Celsius or higher, making it well suited for bold red varieties like Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and Carmenere. In contrast, Aconcagua Costa, located closer to the Pacific Ocean, benefits from cooler, maritime conditions ideal for Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Sauvignon Blanc. The Valley Zone bridges these extremes, producing a range of varietals. Machine harvesting is common in the flatter, more accessible valley areas, while the Costa and Andes zones typically rely on hand harvesting due to steeper terrain and a focus on quality. Notable producers in the region include Viña Errázuriz, co-creator with Robert Mondavi of the iconic Senia wine, and Viña Van Siebenthal, both of whom have played a key role in shaping Aconcagua's reputation for premium wines. Casablanca and San Antonio together form the core of Chile's cool climate wine production, thanks to their proximity to the Pacific Ocean and the strong cooling influence of the Peru Humboldt Current, similar in effect to California's North Coast AVA. Within San Antonio, the zone of Lleida and the area of Lo Abarca were officially recognized as appellations in 2002 and 2018 respectively for their exceptionally cool microclimates and distinct terroirs. Casablanca Valley features a range of soil types. The Alto Casablanca zone has sandier alluvial soils, while Bajo Casablanca and neighboring San Antonio are marked by heavier clay and decomposed granite. Due to the valley's longitudinal shape, ripening times vary significantly. Inland vineyards in Alto Casablanca can ripen their fruit up to a month earlier than those near the coast, such as Bajo Casablanca and San Antonio. These regions specialize in Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, and Pinot Noir, varieties that thrive under their maritime conditions. Major producers in these coastal regions include Matetic, Viña Lleida, Casa Marin, Veramonte, and Casas del Bosque. Maipo Valley is Chile's most iconic wine region, located around the capital city of Santiago and historically significant as the site of the country's first vineyards. It is home to many of Chile's most renowned and historic wineries, yet due to urban expansion, it now has the smallest area under vine, with most vineyards situated south of the city. The subregion of Puente Alto, nestled at the base of the Andes, experiences strong cool mountain winds, resulting in significant diurnal temperature shifts that benefit grape quality, especially for Cabernet Sauvignon. The region is especially well known for Cabernet Sauvignon and Chardonnay, which dominates plantings. Irrigation is essential here as rainfall is limited and summers are dry. Prestigious producers such as Alma Viva, created by Concha y Toro and Chateau Mouton Rothschild, Domus Aurea, Casa Real, Senya, Valdivieso, the first producer to make traditional method sparkling wine in 1879, Don Melchor, and Viña Aquitania, created by Bruno Prats, former owner of Cos d'Estournel, and Paul Pontalier, former managing director of Chateau Margaux, have all assisted in establishing Maipo Valley's reputation for world-class wines. Rapel Valley, located south of Santiago and Maipo, is one of Chile's most important wine-producing regions. It is officially divided into 2 subzones: Cachapoal to the north and Colchagua to the south. While the broader Rapel designation is often used for blended wines from across the valley, higher-end bottlings more commonly highlight the specific origin labeled as Colchagua and Cachapoal, or even more precisely, from notable zones within them. Apauta, located in Colchagua, is the valley's most prestigious area, known for producing age-worthy reds with depth and concentration. Los Lingues is another standout, located in the foothills of the Andes in Alto Colchagua, where cooler temperatures and elevation create ideal conditions for structured aromatic wines. Similarly, Alto Cachapoal, near the Andes in the north, benefits from cooler conditions that help preserve acidity and refine tannins. The region's leading varieties are Cabernet Sauvignon, Carmenère, and Merlot, which thrive in the warm, dry climate. Esteemed producers such as Casa La Postoye, Viña Moncra, Viña La Rosa, Neyen, Montes, Closapalta, and Los Vascos, created by Chateau Lafite Rothschild, have helped elevate Rapel's global reputation, particularly for its expressive and powerful red wines. Curicó Valley, made internationally famous by Miguel Torres in the 1970s, gained prominence around the same time that Baron Philippe de Rothschild and Robert Mondavi began investing in Chile, making a turning point in the country's modern wine era. The region is subdivided into Lontué to the west, which partially overlaps the Secano Interior and features more traditional dry-farmed vineyards, and Teno to the northeast. Curicó includes both Andes and Entrecordillera zones, offering a mix of cooler, high-altitude sites and warmer, flatter valley floors, suitable for a diverse range of varieties but no Costa zone. While Cabernet Sauvignon remains the dominant grape, the region is seeing a growing presence of white varieties, particularly as producers replant Sauvignon Vert, long mistaken for Sauvignon Blanc, with true Sauvignon Blanc. This replanting trend has also encouraged a shift eastward towards the Andes, where cooler conditions and better drainage offer improved quality potential. Leading producers in Curicó include Miguel Torres, San Pedro, Valdivieso, and Viña Montes. Miguel Torres' Manso del Velasco, made from ungrafted old vine Cabernet Sauvignon, is often cited as one of Chile's most refined and elegant expressions of the variety. Maule Valley is one of Chile's oldest and most expansive wine regions, and the largest within the Central Valley. It is historically known for its high volume of bulk wine production and for being home to a large number of small vineyard holders, many of whom maintain traditional farming methods. A significant portion of the region qualifies for the Secano Interior designation, recognizing its dry-farmed, head-trained vines, particularly País Carignan and Moscatel de Alejandría. The soils in Maule are predominantly volcanic, but many areas face serious nutrient deficiencies, especially where vines have been continuously farmed without replenishment. The region's climate varies considerably. While the central plains are hot and dry, the coastal areas benefit from cloud cover and Pacific breezes, creating a cooler and more moderate environment. Historically seen as one of Chile's cooler regions before venturing into Biobío, Maule today offers a wide spectrum of microclimates. While País and Cabernet Sauvignon remain the most widely planted varieties, there is a growing focus on Carignan, particularly among Vigno producers, and Semillon, as producers aim to elevate Maule's reputation for quality wine. The valley is home to nearly half of Chile's total vineyard area, making it a critical region for both volume and potential quality. Notable producers include J. Bouchon, Roberto Enriquez, and Viña Carmen. The southern region of Chile, composed of Itata, Biobío, and Malleco, marks the historical southern frontier of Chilean viticulture. Itata was the first region planted by Spanish conquistadores, and along parts of Biobío, it qualifies for the Secano Interior designation due to its traditional dry-farmed, head-trained vineyards. Unlike regions to the north, the southern region lacks the official zonal divisions of Costa, Entrecordilleras, and Andes, but it is broadly characterized by a cooler and wetter maritime climate. This climatic difference makes it a key zone for cool climate varieties, and producers are increasingly embracing this potential. The most common grape is País, followed by Moscatel de Alejandría, though there is growing interest in aromatic whites and early ripening reds, including Riesling, Gewürztraminer, Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, and Pinot Noir. After the 1939 Chillán earthquake, much of Itata was replanted with Cinsault, which continues to thrive in its granite soil and coastal influence. Meanwhile, Biobío has gained recognition for its quality Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Sauvignon Blanc, driven by modern market trends and improved viticultural practices. Though still developing, Malleco represents the southern frontier of viticulture, with a focus on precision farming and high-quality cool climate expressions. Important producers in the region include Louis-Antoine Louit, a pioneer of natural wine in Itata, as well as Concha y Toro, De Martino, Cono Sur, and William Fevre, who have all invested in showcasing the southern region's unique potential. Located 925 kilometers or 574 miles south of Santiago, Austral is Chile's southernmost wine region, comprising the provinces of Osorno and Cautín. Marked by a cool and rainy climate, the region pushes the limit of viticulture in the country, with just 28 hectares, 68 acres of vines currently planted. The soils are predominantly volcanic, offering excellent drainage and mineral complexity. Due to the cool climate and high rainfall, only early ripening cool climate varieties such as Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, and Pinot Noir are viable here. Pioneering producers in Austral include Casa Silva, Miguel Torres, Coteau de Trumau, and Trapi del Bueno. Typically, Chilean Carmenere shows as deep ruby with purple hues, slight rim variation, moderate to heavy staining, and medium plus tears. On the nose, medium plus intensity, ripe black fruit, cassis, blackberry, plum, black cherry, purple flowers, violet, geranium, fresh herbs, mint, rosemary, distinct pyrazines, bell pepper, tomato leaf, green peppercorn, black pepper, cocoa, espresso, smoke, earth, dust, dry leaves, vanilla, cinnamon, and clove. On the palate, dry, medium plus acidity, medium plus alcohol, medium plus body, medium to medium plus tannin with fine-grained texture. Ripe to jammy black fruit, herbal green and pepper spice, earth with a balanced medium plus finish and a medium complexity. In Chile, vintage variation tends to be less extreme than in many other wine regions, largely because most vineyards are irrigated. This means that while differences between years do exist, their effects are generally more limited. That said, there are a few consistent challenges. Too little rainfall is a bigger threat than too much, especially with ongoing droughts in the Central Valley and coastal regions. Excess rainfall, when it does occur, can affect harvest timing and grape concentration, but fungal diseases are rarely a significant issue here. Chile has plenty of sunshine and warmth, though heat spikes can push grapes to ripen early, sometimes dropping acidity levels. Frost is another factor to watch, particularly in more marginal areas where it can cut yields. 2022 was a drought year with small yields but outstanding quality, especially mountain reds, similar to 2005 and 2018. 2021 was cooler and wetter, bringing fresher, concentrated reds and lighter whites, while 2020 was warm and early, with ripe, rich fruit, much like the similarly dry 2019, one of the driest winters in 20 years. 2018 stands out as one of the best harvests in recent memory, and in 2017, heat and forest fires pushed ripeness, with cooler regions faring best. Cool, fresh years like 2016, 13, and 11 brought lower alcohol and savory notes, while warmer seasons such as 2015 and 12 delivered riper, richer styles. 2014's frosts cut yields drastically, but gave concentrated aromatic wines. 2010 was cool and fresh, but it will be forever marked by the more than 500 people that lost their lives to the devastating earthquake that year. Earlier vintages follow the same rhythm. 2009 was hot, 2008 had frost, then heat, 2007 and 2006 were balanced, 2004's frost led to a long hang time for reds, 2003 was warm and generous, 2002 average with rain in the south, and 2001 marked a shift towards lower yields and better quality. 2000 was cool and fresh, similar to 2011. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever visited Chile? What's your favorite wine or producer from here? Let's keep this conversation flowing. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you found this helpful, entertaining, or inspiring, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel or following me on Instagram. I'm aiming to share a new presentation every week, so stay tuned for more wine adventures. Cheers, and until next time.